Alright guys, it's your boy Newteddyera. Alright guys, it's your boy Newteddyera, and we're coming at you with a deck profile of my Prophecy deck for January 1st. And we're just gonna get right into it. So, yeah.
That shit bright as fuck.
Can you see it?
Yeah, you can see the worlds.
Alright. One world. Triple Priestess.
Okay, now why you put Triple Priestess?
Alright, the theory behind this Priestess is that I just want to go for game. A lot of times I lose if I don't see the Priestess.
Yeah.
That's self-explanatory. A lot of builds, they have one Priestess, two worlds. I don't like that build. It's just like, eh. Yeah. And I got 3 Priestess, so I want to run 3 Priestess. Double Kaiku.
Alright.
Self-explanatory. I don't think
you don't need 3 because the dragon matchup is no longer.
Yeah, dragons is now triple Temperance.
So you like the Temperance build over the Justice build?
Hell yeah! It's, to me, it feels better. But with that being said, I do run the
One Justice.
The One Justice. The reason being because, as you know, I run 4 target. So with me just drawing it, it's okay, and then, you know, with that other stuff, it's alright. Now, the reason behind the One Justice, because I can't run 4 Temperance, so this is just fine. So, the real reason why I don't like Justice, because you summon it, you do your things or whatever, end phase, you remove her from play. Not even is going to the graveyard, you have to remove her. And that loses from the tower, if I'm not mistaken, or something like that. It just makes it not so consistent, and life is dead because this is gone if you have life first turn.
Now, question for the 3rd Priestess again. Will you ever consider putting back Priestess back at 2 and trying the 1 Reaper?
I did think about the Reaper. Jesus, the doors. Like, the Reaper to me is kind of slow. Because now that Fate's at 1, you mean, so it loses from it being removed from play. So at this moment, I think I would just leave it to 3 Priestess in the world. If I do try it, I guess I'll do a deck profile, but it is what it is. 3 Blue Boy.
Explanatory.
Yeah, self-explanatory. Now I'm gonna do these 3 last because people might hate on that one. But 3 Secrets. 2 Masters, 2 Towers. That's self-explanatory, right? I don't think everybody needs.
You don't need 3 Masters. If you're playing 3 Masters, you don't know how to play Prophecy.
Right. It's
same thing with Tower. Yeah,
Tower's good, but you don't want them. You don't want to really draw it. So now 2 Powers.
Not 1.
No. The reason being is because your Prophecy monsters are weak. They're not as strong, and Blue Boy at 500 is not big.
Yeah.
So making it 15 it gets over a lot of cards that people put in defense mode, like Lindy. What they're putting in defense. Well, Gear Armor, it doesn't get over that, but I run Star Hall, so it does get over it more or less. Yes, Star Hall is kind of slow, but it's only slow first turn. After that, it gets too big and they don't even want to MST it. But when they don't MST it, my monsters are so big. I had a Blue Boy at 4100. It's just crazy.
And will you put Star Hall at 3 or keep it at 2?
I want to put it at 3. I'm just still testing on what should I take out for it.
Right.
So yeah, and like I said, the powers are just too good. Searchability and stuff
powerful.
like that.
Yeah,
too powerful. Ironically, right? Double Eternity. Now, I have a love-hate relationship with this. I want to put it at 1 so bad, but Fate and 3 Priestess does it all. And that's what makes this card good.
And that's what I was going to ask you. Since Fate was at 1, will you ever consider putting Eternity to 1?
I was thinking it, But again, like I said with the 3 priestess, I remove a lot of the spell books, and recycling this a lot of times more than master that I removed. You know, there's a lot of recycling going involved with eternity, so I think it's needed at 2. A lot of people run it at 1, and some people don't even run it at all.
They're not. You need to run it at least.
Another choice of mine: 2 wisdom.
No 3, no 1. It's 2.
2 to me is a perfect number in Yu-Gi-Oh. 3 sometimes gets too cloggy. 1 sometimes you never see it. So my theory behind it: 2 of something is always better than none in 1. Or too much of something is too bad. I just think is needed. Like a lot of times I have World and Priestess on board or double Priestess, and I attack, I run into a mirror for them. Oh, great. I flip these 2 over and they're like, really? Yeah. And then I just recycle it. It's just that easy. 1 life, 1 fate, 1 dark hole. Dark hole combos so well with this. So
now, since me playing against you so much, will you ever even consider putting Spellbook of Life more than 1?
I was thinking it, but since it's searchable, it's fine. And early game, seeing that it kind of hurts, because unless you do first turn Temperance, that's the only thing I could see why this will be good. But just that 1, I think is perfect. There was times that I wanted it at 2, but I just had to wait a turn to recycle it and then search it.
Yeah.
So it wasn't that bad. Bottomless, Torrential, Mirror Force, Compulse, Double D Prison. I think they're all self-explanatory.
Probably a lot of people are gonna wonder why no warning and no wind blast.
Okay, Wind Blast. This is the card that I felt that needed to be in here more than Wind Blast. Everybody knows if you watch my old videos, I lost to Battling Boxers so bad because I didn't have this. If I would have had this, I would have won. And now I'm putting it more. I'm putting it more in here because it's needed. And people are so worried about fate that they run into little shenanigans like this. Now, I was thinking about putting double Mirror Force, but Stardust is still a thing. So that's where I came up with these 2. This is my Stardust hate. Stardust to me right now is real good in the format. It's protecting all their little monsters and they get to go off. So Mirror Force and stuff like that, I think at 1. And the warning, I didn't put the warning because I get hit a lot anyway. Because as you know, Blue Boy, Temperance, and Justice, they're small. He's only 500. So he gets smacked around after first turn unless you have a fate to put him face down or something. Or something to protect it. And a lot of people run into it. Now, I'm going to show you these last 3 cards because the deck is 37 without these last 3. This is something that people are going to hate me about. But I love it. 3 dualities. Now, I know there was a build that just got uploaded that they ran this. But they also ran Crescent. I don't like that. And as you can see, there's no magic cylinders in here. I don't care about your back row. I'm going to pop it with Priestess. Usually people 1-for-1 stuff. Mirror Force 1-for-1. I have Wisdom. This, Wisdom, Wisdom, Wisdom. Fate, face down. So many little combos that back row I really don't fear. Fiendish Chain may hurt, but then I flip the Wisdom and I could do whatever anyway. Pop it and I'm good. So getting back to this, I don't really like the Crescent card because you need to have no spells in the grave. No spellbook cards in the grave to use it. If you don't draw the first turn, it's like crap.
Even if you have the tower to recycle, it takes a toll just because you do spell secrets, masters, and you're already sending off 2 cards to grave already.
Of course. And like you said, every turn you use secrets. And if you don't even have the masters, if you don't search out and you did something else to go a different way, your secrets is still in the grave. And you got to wait another turn to get it back. And then if you still didn't draw the Crescent, you're poop. So my whole thing is this. I usually use this when I have Blue Boy or don't have a play at all. Sometimes it's good just to draw that last card to just draw that one spellbook or that blue boy that you may need. So, you know, this is just to thin out the deck. Special summons, yeah, they're important. But a lot of times this deck, since I run a lot of back row, I can protect myself more or less. Now, we're going to get into the extra deck real quick. It's not real big. I don't even go into none of these, but they're still here just in case. I know there's no Dracosack Big Eye. I don't make them, so I don't have them in there. Now, this is not a side deck that I'm going to show you, but these are cards that I potentially take in and out of the deck depending on how I feel that day or how I want to run the deck. So, Jogging World, because everybody's like, oh, you need to have 2 worlds. No, I have 3 Priestess. Go eat some world. But at 1, I think it's perfect. Now, Justice, you know, if I want to do the Justice build. Now, Breaker, the Fate, I took out the Fate. It's at 1 now, so. Wing Blast, because I know you asked about Wing Blast. They're there just in case if I want to keep testing it. I will only put this if I put World at 2, more or less. Now, Magician of Faith, you know more than anybody, I wanted to put this in this deck so bad. I still want to put it. I want to take out the Justice for it. This is the thing. You have to do that to it.
And it sits too much.
And it sits. And if you flip it, already flipping a blue boy or doing blue boy first turn hurts because it's only 500. But it has an effect that's amazing. This has an effect that you get back 1, but you flip it and it's like, it's 300. And it gets ran over relatively quickly. And it's a big effect veiler target, just like blue boy, but this format, I don't think they're running effect veilers. Well, they should if they not, but yeah. And also, any other questions you have?
The deck looks solid. The Crescent theory was already answered.
Yeah, because of that.
So everything's good.
All right, so there you have it, guys. It's your boy Newteddyera. Oh, another thing, I wanted to put veilers in here, but take a look at it, guys, and tell me what should I take out. I might take out a Priestess, but again, that's player's preference. But yeah, guys, it's your boy Newteddyera. Comment, like, subscribe. 10 likes on this video, and the next video will go up. Peace. Check out the Facebook group in the description. All right, guys. Peace.